Good afternoon, everyone. It's 5 o'clock, and we have a regular monthly meeting of the Cannon County Commission. And this is a regular meeting. And we'll begin by standing. Thank you. Captain George is going to lead us in prayer, and then Tony Neal is going to lead us in the pledge of allegiance to the flag.
Let's pray. Father in heaven, we thank Thee for this opportunity to come before Thee in prayer. We thank Thee for the opportunity to come together as a group and govern ourselves, and we pray that You will be with us and help us to make our good decisions. We thank Thee for those who are willing to serve. We pray that You will be with the new ones that are coming in to serve. And be with us, Lord, and be with our country, and help us to get on the right track. In Christ's name we pray.
Amen.
I'll pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, next thing on our agenda is a roll call. Go ahead, Bobby. Present. Here.
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 Jim Bush.
Here.
Kevin George.
Here.
Glenn Higgins. Tony Neal.
Here.
Jim Jones.
Here.
Cook Holt.
Here.
9 present, 1 absent.
All right. Number 4 on our agenda, the commissioners at the last meeting asked us to have a discussion this month on the county roads, and in particular one road that had been brought up for the last 2 meetings, and we did that, and I think we've got all the road commissioners, yes, all the road commissioners and the supervisor are all here, and I'll let you commissioners start the discussion however y'all want to, and I will recognize the property owner also, Mr. I can't remember your name. Mingle, yes, that's right. I didn't want to call you Milliken. I had 2 M's out of the last meeting. I couldn't get them straightened out. Mr. Mingle is here, and also, and which district do you live in? 2. District 2 for the commissioners, and in which zone do you live in on the roads? Do you know that? 3? Is it 3? Okay. All right. All right, you commissioners asked for these parties to be here, so now's our time to discuss this.
Gentlemen, I know y'all have done a lot of investigating on this, and so what have you found, and what have you discovered, and what's it going to take?
Well, we got some pictures. We got a little drawing here. I'll let y'all look at them here. Mark, if you want to see that.
Yeah. That's
Pictures.
There's pictures.
There's give them. That's a sketch of.
Is that all on the same one?
Yep, I have the same one. The picture. I've got 2 sets of pictures, so you can look at them.
All right, pass these on down on that side, and then those others, Russell, pass those pictures down that side, and these pictures will go down this side.
Mr. Milligan, if you want to look at this, verify, make sure we got this exactly. We sketched it, just sketched it out like you would an engineering plan. And what this is, you can see here where it says Milligan Lane. It comes off of Big Hill Road. This is on the inventory. This first 1,373 feet is on the county inventory. And what's not on the county inventory is where the X is there in the cross mark, another approximately 1,400 feet going up here to this Y. And you'll see where that Y goes off to the left, and you look at the top up there, and there's one trailer sitting on the left-hand side, and there's 3 trailers sitting on the right-hand side, and there's a metal building sitting right here at the Y. And you can see the pictures there. We're giving you some pictures that you can see there of the condition of the road of that approximately 1,400 feet. that's a condition it's in. I think there's a couple of pipe, you'll see where we found a couple of pipe there that goes underneath the road.
Actually, 3 tiles.
Is it 3? Okay. We found 2 of them, but there's, Mr. Belvin said there's 3 in there. We overlooked one of them.
Is there somebody living in all those mobile
I
homes?
don't know.
Mr. Mingle, is
Bobby.
somebody living in every one of those residences?
The one on the far right, there's not anybody in there.
The far right, but so you got 4 different people, 4 different residences up there.
They are.
All right, are you in one of them?
I am.
Is anybody that's in any of the others present tonight?
No.
Okay, I just wondered.
So y'all can look at that. Look after you look at the pictures and any discussion you want to go forward with. So if we'll be glad to try to answer whatever you got.
Well, I know there's certain specifications, you know, to put a road on the county map.
Yeah, you got to go.
What is
through
the specification?
I got that. I got the specs on that. What it takes for it to go through to get a road put on. This is the procedure that you got to go through to get it on a county road. On the second page there, when you get it all passed out, you'll see the first one is the Planning Commission, second one is us, and the third one is you. Mr. Milligan wants to speak on anything, you guys, if you want to bring him up here, anyway, however how you want to handle it, but this is. I'm sorry. Sorry, but you got me started
Milligan
saying
Road, no,
that.
it's Milligan Road, and is it Milligan Lane, is that right? And your name's Mingle, that's right. Okay. Just tell for the audience one more time, because we got 9 of the commissioners here, just tell your, how all this got started.
Well, when we moved up there in '98, I called and asked about it becoming a county road. And Mr. Haley said he would come over and look at it and see what needed to be done. And when he did, he come over and told me I needed to put 3 tiles in, ditch it from the top all the way to the bottom to the barn, where it's showing out on this map, and blue rock, which I did. I did all that and had him come back over there. He said everything looks fine. I don't see a problem. And I thought everything was took care of. And then that was like maybe this time of the year. And then the following spring was when I called over to the county garage and told him the road needed some attention. I said, it's getting, kind of starting to get washed a little bit in spots where we're finally had some good spring shower. And nothing didn't happen for a couple of weeks. They said, the lady who answered the phone said whatever, they take care of it. I called again about 2 or 3 weeks after that. And I said, Mr. Haley told me what all I need to do, and he said, well, this is going to be a county road now. And I said, well, Mr. Haley passed away. And that was last I heard of my road project. That was all, and that's been several years ago now. And I didn't know what channels I need to go through, or what I need to do. And somebody brought it to my attention that I need to maybe speak with the commissioners, and that's my reason for being here.
But this is not the specifications here that need to be met to get a county road on the map, is it? I mean, it has to be so wide. I mean, this is the procedure you go through, but it's not the specification.
There's 5 trailers up there. Would this have to be subdivision standards or what?
The road, this will have to come before the Planning Commission. The Planning Commission will have to decide the volume of traffic. They'll have to decide the width or whatever the standard is for the road. And then after they make that decision and approve it, then it has to come to the standards of whatever they demand, and then if it's up to standards of what the road demand, what they demand, we look at it, and then if we approve it, then it comes down to you.
So we're going backwards on it.
Yeah, you're going backwards on it.
I've never seen one of these. I've put some roads on there, but I ain't never seen one of
I'll
these.
never be able to blacktop it or
But they don't, it doesn't have, if the planning commission decides that gravel is good enough for this situation, it can be put on as a gravel road.
I said whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Whatever the planning commission comes and agrees on, but it has to meet the standard of a standard road, because we're not gonna accept it if it don't.
Well, what is the standards of a standard road?
Piped correctly, dished correctly, proper width, and gravel correctly.
How long?
Gravel or tar and chip?
Well,
Who decides
whatever the
all that?
planning
Does the
commission
planning commission
says, I mean,
decides all that?
obviously, it ties into a tar and chipped road, and the planning commission's gonna make you tar and chip it the
But
rest of the
that's
time.
what I'm saying, I've done all of that one time, and that was an expensive project then, and that's what I'm saying, it never was took care of after Mr. Hayes said it would be. That's what I'm getting at.
I guess if I have anything to say about this, Mr. Haley don't have the authority to tell you that, first of all. Second of all, you guys obviously wasn't involved, or none of you are speaking up if you were. So the whole thing, there is nothing up to standard about any of it, other than this gentleman has spent his money and done what Mr. Haley told him to do. But Mr. Haley was totally wrong with saying that, in my opinion. Because how could he have the authority to tell you what to do and get in and put it on the road, put it on the map?
You was the only one on the commission then, Mark, do you remember it?
I don't remember, no, this is the first.
Back then, there was very few things were done, probably like they should have been done, but there were a lot of things that were done, and a man's word stood for something back then. This is kind of like buying a vehicle going to a used car lot, buying a vehicle with an as-is warranty on it, and getting 100 feet down the road and it blowing up. You didn't buy a warranty on it, but you still expect the guy you bought it from to help you out. And I don't know how much this is going to cost to go up there and put down 2 or 3 loads of gravel every now and then, or if it's going to. I don't know, but
Judging
he's not asking for an interstate. He's asking to be able to drive up to his house.
What you got here, you got a water issue. You can go put down 2 or 3 loads of rock today. Next week, it comes big rain, your 2 or 3 loads of rock are gone. That's
Sure.
just about, so you got to fix it.
It's like that all over this county.
Well, you got to fix that. That's why we can't afford to keep doing these kind of things. It's not that I don't care if you guys will fund this project. I think Mr. Hancock, we discussed this, Mr. Duke. If you guys will fund this project, we'll put it to whatever level you say put it to.
Judging most photos, doesn't appear to be any kind of road bed under that, it's just gravel.
It's nothing but a ditch for water to run down, Jim. I mean, that's just the
That's
bottom
what
line.
it looks like to me.
Actually, I put creek gravel down and a lot of it, and then I went over top of it with several loads of crusher run after that, but it's just washed off out.
You looked at the pictures?
I had Mr. Ashford's son, he come up and done all the work for me, he ditched it for me, and he put the tile.
Yeah,
in.
sure. I mean, I've no doubt about that, but I'm just saying, what I'm saying is to put this on the county map, you're gonna have to do the correct procedures, in my opinion.
When it was first done, when the tiles were first put under there, was it adequate then to do what they needed to do? I mean, to divert the water. I'm talking about just the tiles. The water's the issue. A gravel road will stay if it don't get water running on top of it.
Well, Mark, I'd rather not say.
Let me ask you this.
I don't know. when it was
If I
done.
call Wayne and I ask Wayne what I need to do to my road to get it put on the county map, he tells me what to do, and I do all that. And it doesn't, he doesn't tell me to go to the planning commission, he doesn't tell me, he just tells me to do all this and he'll get it took care of. Would the county wouldn't have to stand behind what he told me to
Well,
do?
first of all, Wayne ain't gonna tell you that.
That ain't what I
And
said.
Jackie didn't have the authority to say that either.
Wayne wouldn't either. But if Wayne did, would the county stand behind Wayne? Or would the county not?
My guess is not, you didn't have the authority to.
Okay. If the planning commission can approve this as a gravel road bed, and the county commission can then approve it, then y'all have to take responsibility for it.
If
You said if we didn't fund it, that y'all wouldn't.
no.
You have to take whatever
Yes,
the planning
but
commission and the
you gotta
county
go through the
commission
proper,
says to do.
yeah, the proper way.
And if
What
it
I was
makes
saying
sense.
was, if you guys
If
wanna
it
do.
meets the specs that the planning
spec.
commission puts
if it
forward.
make- if-
They've got them somewhere, there's some
That's right.
specs somewhere.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah, we
yeah.
got the.
And what year did those specs go into effect?
It's after 98.
I guarantee it, I know it was.
It was when they was putting these
That was on
subdivisions.
there.
Right,
Ninety-
that's when
no,
they
it's
started
99.
dumping everything on the
That was on the
county
planning commission,
to keep the roads.
It was there in 99.
okay?
What I'm afraid of,
How
if you
much
start something like this, you're setting a preference.
That's exactly right, Jim.
President.
That's
And-
exactly right.
And somebody else comes up, you're gonna.
That's
I mean,
exactly right.
I hate it, it's the worst way, but if you start just, years ago, all you had to do was be on the right side of politics and you get any road you want put on the county line.
That's right.
It'd go
That's
to a
right.
hay barn.
That's right.
It'd go nowhere. And there's a world of them around here that does that.
And we've come away from that gradually.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing.
I'd never met Jackie Haley till the day he come and looked at my road.
I understand.
I didn't know the man
And-
other than that.
I don't think there's anyone in this room that doesn't feel for you and wishes that, and, cause,
How much of this 2,100 foot won't be put on the road, the county?
but already 1373 on the county.
No, it's not my question. How much of that 2,150 additional feet won't be put on the county?
1,400, is that right?
1,400 feet.
1,400.
Okay.
Let's see those pictures again.
Almost 3/10 of a mile.
Bobby, I can tell you to go to the planning commission, but I was gonna say you're beat when you get there. They done got you beat.
But I mean, if you look at all these other roads in the county, stuff's been done too, that, I know you go to the top of some of these, Buttercup Bridge, for instance, go to the top of there, you turn right, that's a pig path out through there, and y'all rocked it.
Yeah.
And it is a pig path.
No, we ain't rocked, not since I've been there, not Buttercup. That's a public road, that's not a county road. That's a public road.
And the counties would come in and out of there, and rock and put it on there.
It's been done the last 5 years?
Yes, sir.
No, sir, you're wrong.
What's the difference between public road and
I
county
get
road?
Randall Taylor down here and
Public road is one
he'll tell you the difference.
School bus.
On Buttercup.
On Buttercup Bridge, on top of Buttercup Bridge, and turn around.
I did not put no rock on Buttercup.
Everywhere we put a load of gravel, it's documented. It's documented on what road it went on and how many tons it was.
We maintain at the bottom to the top of the hill where Miss Lilo lives. That's further we maintain. We don't turn right on Buttercup. Now, you calling Buttercup the road that goes up Miss Lilo's?
No, when you get to the top, turn right.
We ain't rocked it. Not the last 5 years with it.
All right, well, the thing, how many roads do we have that are, we've got several roads, Wayne, still that are not tarred, right? That are just,
Yeah.
and you use the road grader to maintain them?
Yes.
And then try to keep the culverts open, to keep the water off of them. I understand that. We still got some of those, and we're trying, and y'all have been trying diligently to tar and chip more roads every
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way to keep rock in place, is to put some tar with it.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, that is correct.
We've got a lot of roads in Cannon County
Well-
that just go nowhere. That's county road.
And y'all have a lot
That
of
need to
trouble
be-
with
that
it.
needs
It
to be
washes, and y'all have to
corrected.
bring a grader over there frequently. It's a very bad road that has to be maintained.
Used to politics would get a lot of stuff done, now politics keep a lot of stuff from getting done.
Well, gentlemen, this is a catch-22, where you've got a gentleman here that was told something by another man, which is no longer with us. There's no documentation. And the
Go to
only,
the planning commission, that's all, that's the step, that's what,
I mean, his.
that's the only thing he can do is go to the planning commission.
Exactly.
If they recommend it, then the
Well, I'd
county
like to
commission
ask
will vote on it.
the road commissioners and the supervisors, is there anything you can give him an idea of what to ask for when he goes to the planning commission? What should he ask for? Just saying, for instance, that he says that what tar and chipping is just completely out of our pocketbook to do this to our own this piece of road right here. What do y'all suggest that he ask the planning commission to do when he goes to them?
Well, you'll have to go with Mark. In order to keep things in check and in balance, he'll have, when he gets to the planning commission is gonna tell him what he's got to do.
They're gonna tell him what to
Step by
expect.
step, and then they're gonna.
Can they tell him it can be anything less than tar and chips? That's my question.
Now, that, I can't answer for them.
Do you know, Jimmy?
My understanding in the specs I saw, it's required to be so wide, it has to be tar and chip, ditched.
Whatever it's
tile.
connecting to, don't quote me on this, but I think it's whatever it's connected to, it has to continue on. That is
It's gotta be good, it's gotta be as good as the first
Yes, whatever
1,300
it's
feet.
connected to.
If the first 1,300 feet was still gravel, he could gravel it, but since it's been tarred, he's gonna have to bring his, that's the existing
I'm
regulations.
pretty sure what I'm telling you. I'm pretty sure.
I think that's the way I
Wait a
understand
minute,
it.
Ed, you're saying if it's gravel so far, then to extend it, you can leave it gravel and extend it?
Whatever the existing road, the width, whatever it is, like it's paved, tar and chipped, or if it's gravel, I believe that's the way that reads. I read that one time, but it's something like that. So the best thing to do is get with the planning commission and let them walk you through it. That's the best thing to do.
That's all our
Well, at least you get to talk to some new people if you go to the planning commission and see what they say. You'll know.
I don't got all familiar with all y'all.
Oh, there's fewer of them than there is
Five
us.
of them.
We don't have any pictures of the existing Milligan Lane, do we?
And do you have any
None of those were pictures of the existing.
road that's down here at the beginning?
No, it's tar and chipped.
It is tar and chipped.
Is it still in pretty good shape?
Yes.
How steep is it? Does it get steeper as it goes up?
Yeah, it gets steep. It gets somewhat steeper as it goes up. Those pictures there.
Is it tiled down through there?
Pardon?
The part that's tarred and chipped, is it tiled down through there? Or is it just ditched?
I didn't
You didn't
look
pay
for
it?
any time.
Okay.
We were just specifically
Neither.
looking for this right here.
Okay.
Neither had to be done.
I appreciate y'all bringing pictures. I appreciate you bringing a diagram. Do any commissioners want?
I appreciate y'all going and looking.
Sure.
And putting
That's
some
right.
time
That's the
into it.
first time anybody had on the road supervisors has ever gone and brought us pictures of what we want to talk about.
I've been here
Either
for
we'd
8
have to
years.
go out
It's the
and look
first
at
time
it.
I've seen all of three of them here at the same time.
Well, one thing I plan to do, and these boys are going on, these 2 years I'm in here, I plan to do everything I can for the roads in Cannon County. And I plan to try to bring our budget up to where we can pay more and more and tar and chip more and more if we can, but you've got to go through the proper procedure. You just cannot keep taking money away and
That's right.
and expect us to have good roads in this county, because that's what's happened, and the
We take
budget
money
of the
away.
County Highway Departments is pitiful.
You understand that the county commission doesn't take money away from the road
Huh?
or give.
What's that?
This commission doesn't take money or give money to the road commission.
But you can.
We could give money.
Yes, you can give money.
But
But
you
we
say you
haven't
can't
taken
get
any away
We
from
haven't taken any
but
away. Yeah.
what I'm talking about the old 4-lane down here. I'm talking about this one up here, and then you get in another situation here. And I'm not against this. Man. I want to help this guy. I want to do what's right here. But listen, you got to have money. Everybody else is wanting better roads, just like he is.
That's right.
And at some point, somebody, you got to deal with the facts. And the facts is the money's not there. Our doors are open. You're welcome to come to any meeting that you want to come to. We'll show you the budget. We'll show you what we're doing. You're welcome to look at everything we're doing. If y'all have another project like this, hey, that's what we're here for.
The only reason that we asked Mr. Mingle to come back is because this was another issue of somebody that he thought had the authority to tell him something, and they told him something. He did it, and then it didn't turn out like he planned. That's the only reason we went any further into it.
Yeah.
We don't want to be asking y'all to put driveways on the county road map. We want you to take some of the driveways off the county road map, as far as I'm concerned.
And we also know that y'all, as far as finances between the state and federal government, they hadn't been a friend as far as keeping up the financial part that goes to y'all. So.
Well, county is small. It's population-wise, it's small. And you just get a small amount of money. That's just the way it is.
That's the way it is. How many counties around us fund the highway department some out of the property taxes?
Don't have that list with me, but I got it. Now I'll show you what they do.
Okay. I think the new commission would like to know
Yes,
that before next year's budgeting.
Yes.
Anything else about this item on our agenda?
Does it, and I think I've asked this question before, how many miles have an effect?
Miles is in the formula.
In the formula.
The taxes at 28.6 cents per gallon over the whole state of Tennessee of fuel goes into a general fund. It's divvied out to cities and counties based on the population and the monthly road mileage. So you got 13,800 people here. So it's low.
Anybody know when the next planning commission is?
Mike Gannon can tell you when the next plan commission meeting will be. Just call his office and tell, and they meet monthly if needed. They had one a month ago, right?
They're gonna start meeting
First one in 8 months.
Okay. Okay. You get with his office, he'll tell you when those meetings are. They're usually at
First or
9.
second Tuesday, I think, but I can't tell you for sure right off the top of my head.
Does he have to get on the agenda?
No. Okay. Anything else on item number 4? Moving to item number 5. Is the EMA director here?
We contacted her by mail and by email. Anyway, we got a text back today. She's out of town or out of state. We'll be here tonight. We said to tell y'all that she'll be here for the September meeting.
Okay.
Now, I think this is dealing with the
Thermal imagers, what it was dealing with.
The grant was written, that is supposed to, once it's delivered, to go to the sheriff's department. I can't tell you that, but he doesn't have it yet, so as soon as it gets here, the grant was written for the sheriff's department.
If the grant, or was it? It was written for the sheriff's department?
Yes.
Okay.
But he doesn't have it yet, I'll tell you
Okay.
right now, but once it comes in, he will have it.
Okay. All right. Anybody got any more questions on the thermal imager?
Can you contact that company and see if they've seen it yet? Do we know?
Is it here? I don't know. I can't answer that. I don't know. I'm gonna find out. We can
We should be able to help the company.
and find out if they shipped it yet. But once it gets here, Darryl get it.
Do you want me to put that on the September agenda?
One, is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
My understanding is 3. You don't know, do you? My understanding, it was money for 1. This is what Faith told me. And she found where she could buy 3 for the price of this 1. Must have been Cadillac versus Chevrolet. I don't know how that did it, but my understanding is 3. And that they're all going to the sheriff's department.
Well, she's buying 3, and she's buying them off from Black Fox Tactical and everything. But, you know, the county's already written a check to Black Fox Tactical for 1.
We had to pay for them. Now, whether they're here or not, I can't answer.
Well,
If
it
they are,
didn't-
I'll get them for Darrell's.
It didn't say 3, it said the quantity of 1 for $8,272.
And I could be wrong about the three, I know, but I think she told me.
Can I see that?
three.
$272?
We can't get any answers.
82.
8,200.
She's here.
82, okay.
She's here.
Well, she's not in here.
You knew that before you got here.
Okay.
We're not gonna get any answers about it.
What's the date on
because
this?
You won't get
nobody's
any
here.
We're gonna put it on the September
You won't
meeting.
get any answers until Mike Corley contacts you.
What's the date on this?
Oh, the thermal imager was ordered on May the 30th. It was paid for on June the 30th by the county.
Over a month ago. Where's it coming from?
Black Fox.
Black Fox type.
That's an online company. It should have been here 2 weeks ago.
So they're not on this planet, it's taking that long?
Should have been here 2 weeks ago.
What's their physical location?
It's in, where'd they got to do it?
It's Chapel Hill, Tennessee.
Yeah, Chapel Hill.
Chapel Hill.
Why ship it?
They could have hitchhiked up here.
Could have brought it back when they went down to the pool.
I got a pretty good idea where you can find them. Has anybody checked eBay?
All right, we'll put that on the September meeting then, and get more information. And Darryl, if you get it between now and then, let us know. All right, any old business that we need to bring up, left over from the last meeting, these things that we had, the imager, Mr. Mingle's road, those were left over from the last meeting. Is there anything else left over from the last meeting that we need to bring up? Okay, under new business, we have a notary that needs to be approved. Bobby, would you read the? Stephen A. Brown, and he's here. Do I hear a motion to approve him as a notary?
Motion to approve.
All right, made by Jim Jones and seconded by Todd Hollingsworth. All in favor, let me know by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. All right, Stephen, you're a notary now. I had a question before the meeting. Do notaries have to be bonded?
Yes.
Okay. And they see your office to post that bond or whatever? Okay. And being a notary is not just something that you want to lightly go into either. It's notarizing documents is serious business. And that's why it comes before the commission. Okay. Any next new business, Darryl Young wants to talk to us about a budget amendment for money that he's already got, and he needs the permission to move it. Go ahead. Tell us what you need. Tell us, Darryl.
We're having some radio issues, and 911 center, I think the police department's already on board, fire department's on board. They're going from analog to digital radios. And I went and got 3 bids on the radios. And the cheapest one we got was Communications Evolutions out of Mac Minimal. I like to faint it when I seen the price, that they're going to replace 22 portables and 22 mobiles. That's set up, installed, the whole 9 yards. And I've got a trade to get a credit. I've got each one of the old radios I turn in is $75 credit, which brought it down to $27,580 to replace it. And I have to have a PO and have them ordered by the 22nd of this month, which that ain't no problem. They can have them within 3 days, but to get the credit from Motorola, I get an additional $750 credit on these. But I've got the money in the safety equipment line item. I'm not asking taxpayers for no money. All I'm asking is swap it over, y'all permission to use that line item to purchase this radio.
Okay. Y'all understood what the sheriff said. Any questions for him before I ask for a motion?
It sounds like one of those things we don't have a choice.
Well, right now is the cheapest choice we got. If we wait till everybody goes digital, we're the only ones left on it. right now, Motorola's got special on these things, top of the line radios. And they will be programmed analog and digital. So all we gotta do is press the button and change it.
Repeat what you said about the fire and the EMA,
Some of them gone digital.
the city of Woodbury.
City's already got a license for theirs, and we're applying for a license for ours. We're gonna have to have it sooner or later, while I got the money to do it, I'm gonna have to ask taxpayers for it. It'd be the wise choice to go.
I make a motion to approve.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
Chuck, did you have a question?
No, sir.
Okay. Jim Jones made the motion, Russell Reed seconded it, and called the roll.
Mark Parker,
Yes?
Russell Reed,
Yes.
Todd Holmberg.
Yes.
Henry Neal.
Yes.
Jim Bush.
Yes.
Kevin George.
Yes.
Tony Neal.
Yes.
Jim Jones.
Yes.
Chuck Holt.
Yes.
All five.
All right, is there any other business that any of the commissioners here at the table would like to bring up before this meeting?
I got one.
Go ahead, Tony.
I've had a gentleman contact me, which I brought it up to a meeting once before, about placing a sign on the new four lane for Darby Prater, the deputy that got killed here. He's wanting it placed at the county line, saying in memory of. You know how they do that.
At the Warren County line, that's right.
Yeah, at the Warren County line. And his brother's here, Shane, if y'all want to talk to him or let him speak or whatever.
All right.
But I brought it up once before, and some of y'all wanted me to find out exactly where he wanted it. Well, that's where he would like to have it put, at the county line.
Okay. And we got Shane Darby right here, and he's the policeman with the Smyrna Police Department.
Yes, sir.
And he would like to address us a minute.
My name's Shane Prater, for those of y'all that don't know me. I asked Mr. Neal if he could help me out with this. Both my brother and I served as deputy sheriffs for Cannon County in the past. I've moved on. I work for Smyrna Police Department. Still come through Cannon County twice a day, every day. Got family roots here, probably maybe deeper than anybody that lives in this county. My 8th great grandpa gave the land for this city to be built on. Nathan Neely got it in the Revolutionary War grant, and there was Praters here before this was Cannon County. And this is still territory in North Carolina. We got deep roots here, and I think it's a pretty small thing to ask if we can have a road named after the only deputy that's ever died in line of duty in this county. Been a great honor to my family, and I really appreciate it.
I was gonna make a motion.
Go ahead.
I'll make the motion
I'll
to
second.
approve.
All right. Kevin George has made the motion to approve it.
Second.
Chuck Holt seconded. All in favor, let me know by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right, the ayes
You wanna
have
take
it.
care of the sign?
This will have to be passed on to Hody and Beavers for the, because it's a state highway.
Okay.
If it's a county highway, it's totally your decision, but if it's Highway 70.
Do
you'll
we
have
need to
get
have a
them to get-
specific resolution written out in a right way for
I don't think so,
them?
but they require 2/3, and you got.
We got
that.
9.
So I'll contact both of them and tell them that 9 commissioners present all voted for it, and they want to name 70 highway from the east side with Warren County to Woodbury, I guess.
Well, to where it ties into the old road.
Okay.
The new part.
So that's John Bragg, you know,
That's right.
Woodbury that way. So
That's
we-
John Bragg coming to
Yeah.
town, and then this is old McMinnville right here. and-
I'll contact the state senator and state rep Thursday, let them know what y'all do.
Okay.
Thank you.
Be sure that you get that down.
Okay.
Shane, we appreciate your service to the county in those years there, and we still sorry about your loss.
Well, I appreciate it, and I can't thank y'all enough.
All right, is there anything else that one of the commissioners here want to bring up under new business? Todd, you said that you did.
We still meet 4 times a year on an odd day, not odd, but just that it's off the same calendar.
Mhm.
And I wanted to discuss, and I really would like to go ahead and just move those to Tuesdays as well, just where it's consistent.
Never have a Saturday meeting?
Never have a Saturday meeting.
And do you think it'd be better to wait until we got the,
That's what I was gonna suggest. Half of us is gonna be gone. We'll wait till the next meeting, the ones that I have to do it for the next 4 years.
That's reasonable, yeah.
and even discuss whether we should meet bi-monthly or monthly?
Put that on the agenda for the next
Okay.
meeting.
Next
And-
September meeting, we're going to discuss monthly meetings. Okay? Now, what did you want to bring up?
All right, I got a lady here. Pam, would you mind coming forward and telling us what you would like?
The bridge on Pleasant View Road, close to Warren County, ends at my dad's land, and I'd like to have it called Dad's Bridge. He's going to be 80 years old. He walks back and forth that bridge about 4 times a day. There's no name on it now. And if I call it Dad's Bridge, I don't think anybody would object. They could all say it was their dad if they wanted to. But that's what I would like to do.
That's sort of like Father's Day, it'd be for everybody, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Do you make a motion for that?
Yeah, I'll make a motion.
I'll say.
Jimmy Mingle seconded it. Okay. Call the roll, Bobby.
Art Barker.
Yes.
Russell Reed.
Yes.
Todd Hollenberg.
Yes.
Jimmy Mingle.
Yes.
Tim Bush.
Yes.
Stephen George.
Yes.
Tony Neal.
Yes.
Jim Jones.
Yes.
Chuck Holt.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Now, that's on County Road, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Pleasant View Road.
Pleasant View Road.
Pleasant View Road, no, Pleasant View
It's-
Road, is it a state road?
Nope.
It's county road.
County Road.
All right, now,
Jimmy
ma'am,
Hank.
you need to get with the highway department
Okay.
on that.
Okay.
And they'll get the spelling like, just exactly like you want it and the size of it.
Okay.
And Gail over there will be glad to help you, won't she? Wayne, she's the one that does that. They don't do that. They leave that up to her, don't they?
You call him, we'll holler at
And you just get with the highway department, you know where it is. The County Highway Department.
Sort of, I can find it.
him. See how many they
It's on the old McMinnville Road,
Okay.
real old,
Thank you.
certainly. All right, any other commissioners have anything to bring up? I have one thing to bring up. We did not approve our, he gave you the minutes for our last meeting. And when, as you have them, I want to publicly thank Tracy Neal. Right there she is. She's done a good job keeping these and emailing them so that they could be for our, in your packets. And you've got these, and I think we ought to approve them as our official minutes here. She's got down whether it was unanimous and who voted how and what we voted on. Do I hear a motion to approve these minutes? Motion by Kevin George, second by Jim Bush. All in favor, let me know by saying aye.
Aye.
And thank you again, Tracy,
You also need to approve the minutes for the July 12th.
because we didn't do them. Okay. Can y'all, by common consent, include the minutes of the July also?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Those
This is a
students-
special call meeting.
Those students back there.
You students back here, are y'all high school students? Okay. You come to watch county government work. It's worked pretty smooth tonight.
Now, this is not really representative.
We got, all right, now, the commissioners here, and y'all got anything else to bring up? All right, county executive's got something to bring
I'd
up.
like to ask you to vote to authorize me to give a plaque to the commissioners that are going off the commission, and also to Tracy for keeping up with the minutes and doing such a fine job the last year or whatever, however long it's been. I think it's what, 6 commissioners are going off, and so these, like mass, right, six commissioners and Tracy, so I can do it, but I'd rather it be an act of the county government, so I'd like to ask you to do that. Authorize the motion.
Jim makes a motion since he'll still be here. Todd's gonna be here. He seconds it. And all in favor, let me know by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Nobody's
I'm saying aye
opposed?
for Tracy.
And get one for Tracy too. And let me tell you something, now Tracy and Tony are what a husband and wife should be. They both help each other with everything that they do. If there was more couples like them in the county, we wouldn't need much sheriff in Woodbury Darrell.
That's right.
And we appreciate you.
You might,
And you
you
know,
might be able to talk her into continuing doing the minutes, I don't know.
That's a hard job sometimes too, to keep up with all that. All right, now, any citizens in here tonight have anything that you want to bring up before us? Gene, y'all just here observing? Okay.
One thing I would like.
All right, go ahead.
I'd like to ask Mr. Hollingsworth a question after the meeting.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
No problem.
That'll be fine. And we've got some of our new when will we be sworn in? Who knows that?
Mark Rogers is gonna do the swearing in, but we don't have a date. He's volunteered his services.
So Mark Rogers, Judge Mark Rogers will swear us in, and we don't know when that date is yet.
It'll be a few days before the 1st of September, but he's gotta check his
Okay,
schedule.
that's fine.
I'll send you a letter or call you or something.
And how many of the new commissioners are here tonight? Raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Any other citizens like to bring up anything? Yes, Thea.
Chuck Holt has just gotten his feet wet on the Fort County Regional Board, and I don't know if he is willing to stay on, but I want to make sure if he wants to stay on, that you all discuss whether that's all right.
Would you be willing to do that, Chuck?
I took it as an interim, and I would like to leave it as that since I'm no longer in the commission part of it. I would like for them to fill that position with a commissioner if they would.
All right, it'll take us a few months to do that. There may be, would you go to another meeting if we need to? Since you're a citizen of Woodbury here, and Woodbury generates a lot of solid waste also, and you know, you've got a little bit of experience in it.
I'll stay with it until they can appoint another one.
Till the new commission appoints one. Okay, thank you very much for that.
That will be up to you all also.
That's right.
To
And you,
find someone.
any other citizens have anything they need to bring up? Thank you so much for your attendance. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All right.